Have you ever finished a long, exhausting day and realized you were busy from morning till night, but got almost nothing important done? You know, emails, messages, meetings, notifications, ... You're constantly in motion, but not actually moving forward. If that feels familiar, I want you to know you're not lazy. You're just trapped in what I call the productivity illusion. You're doing a lot, but achieving very little. The truth is, you don't need to do more things. You just need to do the right things, but better. Today, I'm going to show you 5 daily habits that will completely change how you manage your time. These aren't just hacks or gimmicks. They are simple but powerful mindset shifts that will help you work less, achieve more, and finally feel in control again. Because you don't lack time, you just lack clear priorities. Let's begin. First up, apply the 80-20th rule to focus on what truly matters. There's a principle called the Pareto principle, or the 80-20th rule. It says that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your actions. Think about that for a second. That means most of what you're doing every day doesn't actually move the needle. The key to mastering time isn't adding more tasks, it's subtracting the wrong ones. A client of mine, Sarah, used to work 10 to 12 hours a day. Her calendar was always full. Her to-do list was endless. But every night, she went to bed feeling guilty, like she hadn't done enough. So we did something simple. We listed all her weekly tasks and asked one question. If you could only do 3 things this week, which ones would make the biggest difference? She circled just 3. Everything else was either delegated, delayed, or deleted. 2 months later, she was working fewer hours, earning more, sleeping better, and finally feeling free. That's the 80-20th rule in action. Ask yourself every morning, what are the 20% of things that will create 80% of my results today? Then do only those first. Remember, being busy is easy. Being effective, that's mastery. Number 2, schedule your golden hours and protect your peak energy. We all have a few hours in the day when our brain feels sharp, calm, and deeply focused. That's your golden hour, your peak performance zone. For some, it's early morning before the world wakes up. For others, it's late at night when everything's quiet. Your job is to find yours and protect it like treasure. During your golden hour, turn off notifications. Silence your phone. Close your inbox. Tell the world, I'm not available because I'm building something important. A writer I coached used to spend his best hours answering emails. By the time he sat down to write, his creative energy was gone. So we made a simple rule: no emails before 10 a.m. His mornings became his deep work time. Within 30 days, he wrote more in 2 hours than he used to in an entire day. It's not about how long you work. It's about how deeply you focus when it matters most. Find your golden hour and guard it fiercely. That's where your real progress lives. Third, stop multitasking and focus like a laser. We live in a world that glorifies multitasking. We wear busy like a badge of honor. But science tells a different story. When you multitask, your brain doesn't actually do 2 things at once. It switches rapidly between tasks, wasting time and energy. Studies show multitasking can drop your productivity by up to 40% and dramatically increase stress levels. So if you ever wonder why you feel so exhausted after a busy day, that's why. Try this experiment. Tomorrow, choose one task, just one, and give it your full attention for 25 minutes. No phone, no extra tabs, no distractions. You'll be shocked at how much faster and calmer you feel. Focus is a muscle, and multitasking weakens it. Doing one thing fully means you do it well, and that's what makes time work for you, not against you. Number 4 is to limit meetings and social media with what I call the advanced Pomodoro. Let's be honest. Most of us don't lose time to big distractions. We lose it to micro distractions. A quick check of Instagram. A 5-minute meeting that turns into 40. That short scroll that somehow eats half your lunch break. These small leaks quietly drain hours from your day. The classic Pomodoro technique says, work for 25 minutes, rest for 5. But my advanced version adds a new layer. Set strict time limits for meetings and digital use. Cap meetings at 30 minutes maximum. Start on time, end on time. For social media, only allow yourself to check it after a full work block, never in between. This small boundary can save you hours each week. You don't need to delete every app. You just need to stop letting them own your attention. And finally, number 5, review every Sunday to reflect, adjust, and realign. Time management isn't about control. It's about awareness. You can't manage what you don't measure. That's why a weekly review is so powerful. Every Sunday, take 20 minutes. Sit somewhere quiet and ask yourself 3 questions. What went well this week? What didn't work? And why? And what will I focus on next week to get closer to my goals? Reflection turns experience into wisdom, and wisdom is what keeps your time aligned with your purpose. Time is the only resource we can never get back. Spend it wisely. You don't need a longer day. You need a clearer direction. Let's recap. Apply the 80-20 rule. Protect your golden hours. Stop multitasking. Limit digital distractions. And review every Sunday. If you practice these habits consistently, your schedule will become lighter, your work will become deeper, and your life will feel calmer and more intentional. So here's my question for you. What is one small time management habit you'll start this week? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos on working smarter, not harder. See you next time.